Hello class, I wanted to give you an overview and hopefully put you at ease about how this class is going to be ran. So right now you are right here at the class overview. So right here is where you can ask any questions if it's pertinent to the class. It's there, it's not a requirement, but it's there. Right here are the important FAQs that you will need to go over. That is what is based on this quiz. So you need to take this quiz by March 16th. Get that in, get that done. You can do that early. Everything in this class is noon. It is not midnight, so it is noon. So everything that comes in late is an automatic 15% late work policy. There's no exceptions. So you don't need to ask me, to email me, to ask for an extension. It is 15% per day you are late. So so be mindful of that as you go forth in planning. But that's the late work policy. But you need to get these in. So the intro quiz is based on FAQ form. You can take it as many times as you want. Don't just settle for, oh, I got an 80. If you don't get a question right, go find the right answer and come back and make 100 on it. But the first thing that you're going to do, and you have to do this, you can't do anything else in the class until you do this, is this right here. You're going to verify your identity. So what you're going to do is you are going to record yourself, okay? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to get your driver's license, okay? Or a school ID. It has to be one of those two, okay? This is a requirement to verify ID. You only have to do this once. So you'll have your ID, and show you here. You will, I don't have my ID with me, but you can take your ID, and that's a glare, so there we go. So you'll hold up your ID. You can put sticky notes or whatever on any personal information. I need to see your name and your picture next to you, okay? So you can have it all blacked out. You can put your finger over to whatever and just say, hi, my name is Casey Padal. That's it, okay? So what you're going to do is, student view, there we go. Okay, so you're going to go right here. You're going to go to record media. And since I'm recording, it's not going to let me double here. So I'm going to close that out. Since I'm recording this video, it's not going to pop up and let me do another one. But that's how you'll do it. Okay, so you're going to hit record video, okay, and a box is going to pop up. And this is not a speech. You can be sitting down. So you'll just, my name is Casey Padal. And then you're done. Okay, that's all you have to do. So let me exit this and come back out. So these would be the first things that you do. All right, so after you do that, every module is going to have a lesson like this. Okay, so I want you to click on these. They're not ready yet. I'm working on them now. So it'll be like this. This is from last semester. I redo these every year. So, but it'll look similar to that. It might just be, just a recording, but there will be a lesson. So that's going to be the first thing that you have to do. Don't just click on the assignments and go forth blindly without reading the lesson. So you wouldn't do that in a face-to-face class. You would hear the lesson first and then do the work. So since this is an online class, you need to hear the lesson first. So that means this right here. So you need to make sure you do that. Next, you're going to have to click on the resources. This is your textbook, your chapters, okay? So when we get to our major speeches, which will start, well, really I'll show you this one right here. Okay, you'll see examples. You'll see a student examples of what we're supposed to do. Make sure you click on resources. So before you do anything, I want you to watch the video here, and I always keep them short, okay? And then right here is the resources, and then you can do your work. So I'm not going over any other assignments because I will be doing that in the modules, but you are required to have 4 audience members, and I'm going to say this again in this lesson right here, but I just want to make sure that we're all very clear is that you have to have 4 audience members. You have to show them, And if you could Zoom in or FaceTime in an audience, so you don't need to email me saying that you don't, I don't have an audience. You can Zoom one in. So you can see on the rubric what the point deduction is for not having an audience. But if you Zoom them in, you have to prove they're live. I will not give you credit for the audience if you don't prove they're live, because there's too many things on the internet, especially when COVID hit and Zoom became a thing. There's just too many things that you can find on the internet that aren't actually true. So just be like, hey, here's my audience, will you please wave? They do not need to introduce themselves. Don't spend 2 minutes introducing your audience, but just say, here's my audience, please wave. And they can wave at the camera, or just say something just to prove that they are live. So I do expect you to dress for the occasion, okay, and a straight up and down camera shot. And you have to meet time. You can't go over or under. And I start your time when you start your speech. You don't need to give an intro to your intro. So when you give your speech, start with your speech. Don't say, hi, my name's Casey, and I'm going to be doing my informative speech now, and then do your speech. So just start with your speech, and I'll start your time. So you have nothing to be nervous about. I will talk more about that in this one, but I will end this here, and I look forward to working with all of you. So see you soon.